on our own as a country. From today, we have decided to start putting mechanisms of closure of the camps.
It's news that refugees' wish was not true. A year ago, anxiety spread across the Dadaab refugee camp when the government threatened to repatriate them without the blessings of the United Nations High Commission for Refugees.
I'm very proud to go in Somalia. It's my country. But there in Somalia, there is no security. You know, in Kenya, we have education, but in Somalia, we don't have.
I am very scared.
The UNHCR immediately expressed its disappointment with the plan, forcing the Kenyan government to withdraw the repatriation threat.
Abruptly closing the Dadaab refugee camps and forcing them back to Somalia would have extreme humanitarian and practical consequences, and it would be in breach of Kenya's international obligations.
This time round, however, the government is willing to breach those obligations, which bar it from evicting refugees, if only to minimize the threat of insecurity the country suffers for its kindness.
You know very well that every terrorist attack that has happened in this country goes back to a refugee camp. You must know that. And therefore, we cannot shy away from saying that the Al-Shabaab cells in this country thrive very well in the refugee camps, especially Dadaab. We know this. And I think we cannot continue burying our heads in the sand. It is time that we start looking at our security interests first.
The refugees, however, defend themselves against these allegations.
Whoever disturbed Kenya has disturbed us.
As a refugee, we are innocent. We are not Al-Shabaab.
In a tripartite agreement that Kenya signed with Somalia and the UN in 2012, the repatriation process was to take 3 years.
It hasn't worked. The entire international community don't seem to understand that there is a big problem.
In a statement to newsrooms, the PS indicated that the government has disbanded the Department of Refugee Affairs as a first step despite concerns over Somalia's stability. The government is yet to decide how much time the refugees still have in a country that has been their haven of peace. Sylvia Chebet, Citizen Weekend, Nairobi.